Hey everyone, how y'all doing? I just went down, put some yucca kelp spray on my lawn. They say it drought proofs it, and I'm just gonna try it out. And if it does, then I'll show you the product that I used. And so yeah, and I think I can find a link for it too. But I'm gonna just see how it works. It's already 100 degrees down here, like daily, almost like 95 to 100. Really, really hot. And the Bermuda is doing good in the yard, but like next to the blacktop, like the asphalt in the road, where it like just totally sucks up the heat. It's kind of, I think it's kind of getting burnt or getting stressed. It's going into dormancy and not staying green. And so I tried that yucca kelp stuff to kind of prolong the greenness. And yeah, it's like 100 degrees, and it, like, I don't know if I've said this, but because I had to restart this video, like I had to I went from like 5 and 6 lawns by myself a day to like 3 to 4, and if I get behind, then I have to hire someone, and I have to pay, to get them out here in this heat. I have to pay them really good, so I have to, like for a day's worth of help. I mean, it's worth it to me because I really like to work 4 days a week, and I can't even do that right now. But so I pay them like $130. I pay them like $30 an hour, essentially. $120 if they have, or something like that. It comes out to about $30 an hour that I pay them, which is a lot to push a lawnmower. But it's worth it to me because I get to retain my customers until the next year, and then possibly branch out into a business. So I mean, it's kind of an investment in the future, and hopefully at some point I can take a more relaxed role in the lawn care business, and maybe hire some mowers and get some trucks and stuff, and do something like that. But right now I'm having to push, and that's what I'm doing. So the topic for the day, I mean, my lawn gets injured a lot. Like my wife, she doesn't really know what, she didn't know how to, like, what's up with the lawn. She doesn't. I mean, this is like her first lawn. And so I'm to take care of it. And so sometimes she gets ambitious, and she likes to real mow because she can like listen to her headphones while she's out here, and gets all sweaty, in her little shorts and stuff. And so she mows the lawn, and consequently she might take it down. Well, she took it down too low, and I just told her, just use the electric and just kind of raise it up all the way, and then lower it until it starts cutting just like the tops off. So that's what you're gonna have to do. It's just because of the heat. It's so great. The lawn needs to be thicker. And so I incurred some damage with her doing this, and I'll show you what I did to counteract the damage done, and it worked really efficiently. And it works it works for just a stressed lawn, to bring your lawn out of stress. But hold on. All right, so I don't have a sprinkler system. I just have a hose and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to install a sprinkler system, but I got this timer, and I wish it didn't leak as bad as it does, but it's a timer, and I have it set off to go off every 2 hours, 5 minutes apiece, starting around noon, 1 o'clock, and then every 2 hours, and it finishes up around 6 p.m., our hottest part of our days. And it's called interval watering. And so, like, this used to be a lot bigger, okay? And I didn't really have to interval water here because it kind of stays cooler. But I did here, and I'm going to bring it back, and then I did here, and I'm in the process, and this is the like second rotation on this. So the scalp that my wife did was pretty significant, and it kind of needed some. So we got a little bit of dirt and put it on top of the scalped area. Okay, so here's some more of the scalped area that we were been interval watering, and I'm kind of moving that sprinkler that way, and and it gets 4 times a day, every 2 hours, 5 minutes at a time, and it interval waters, and it doesn't sink way down deep into the roots. It just stays near the surface where it's being forced to be used, and produces like some green leaves in the grass. So here's a spot that is completely almost all filled in because of interval watering. Okay, and here's the stressed area because of the blacktop. I don't know if you can see, but this was all scalped and it was interval watered, but it's with the sprinkler like that. And I'm moving it down here, and it's going to get interval watered every couple of days. So this part's having a harder time rebounding than this over here. This is rebound real nice, and this gets some. This was pretty bad here too for the scalp, and so was this. But this gets like about 5 hours of intense sun right in this spot, and then it moves over and doesn't get any sun. Gets a lot of shade, as you can see right now. I guess it's around 3-4 o'clock, but I haven't interval watered this, but it's coming, so it's kind of repairing on its own. It's just the interval watering speeds up the process noticeably. Okay, and it's just amazing how the grass responds to that 5-minute burst of water, and for 2 hours. Then it uses it for the next 2 hours, and it filled that in less than a week. So, and none of this over here was filling in without the interval watering. This is having a hard time, and I think it's just because of this black top right here. I mean, it's already 100 degrees. So I came inside. I went and talked to my neighbor, and I came inside. It's just too hot out there right now, and basically with the interval watering, it makes short work of your lawn recovery. What you'll see happening is that scalped area. You have a height of cut right a lot lower than normal. You have it down into the brown stalk. Well, you'll start to see the little leaves like produce like right below it. It'll shoot out like at the base of that stalk, and the top will become like crispy, and and so that's a good way to kind of reduce the height of cut. I mean, I don't like doing it that way, but I just like using interval watering to thicken a lawn up and to repair it. And all I know is that it works on Bermuda. That's all I know. I don't know if it works on St. Augustine or anything else, but it works on Bermuda, and it does a nice job. Hitting the interval watering. Like if you're in a neighborhood, or you're in a city or something that has water restrictions, and you're only allowed to water 20 minutes a week or 30 minutes a week, 1 day a week. Well, take your time and split it up amongst 3 days. Or if you got, it's kind of hard with 3 days and 20 minutes, but but you can do like 3 minutes of interval watering, shut down for 2 hours, then turn it back on for 3 minutes and shut it down for 2 hours. And then, and you can interval water at 3 minutes. 3 minutes is the least I've heard about it. But 5 minutes is a pretty good standard. 10 minutes is essentially deep watering, like 3 to 4 times a day. If you want to work on your root system, water 20 minutes, let that water just sink down into the ground. But to me, interval watering makes better sense because you're settling that moisture into the top of the ground, into the dust, and you're allowing it to be utilized, and then you don't get it, you get less runoff. So that's why it makes better sense to me. It's one of the reasons, and it just seems to repair the lawn a lot better. All right, thanks for watching.